Started.
Alright.
So, everybody, it's your host and co host. It's your host, Mr. Rabbit, and co host.
Co-host, Perk 30.
Yeah, and welcome to the Rabbit Burrow.
Uh, what's cracking?
So, today we're gonna be talking about, the good old,
World War III.
yeah, and
I
how.
mean,
Wait, what?
well, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, you were stalking, because I don't want to be that person that interrupts, because,
Me too. World War III, man. I can't believe it may not happen. Politics are trying to cover it up, but I believe it's gonna happen. I mean, that fat fucking orange motherfucker is sending missiles places he really shouldn't be.
exactly, and saying that it's a power move and stuff like you're about to get us killed.
Like this nigga's so selfish. He's like, shit. I just got impeached. Fuck, I'm about to do the one thing I wanted to do. And I'm like, well, come on, bro. Like, tell Iran that Donald Trump wants beef and the rest of America does not. Like, I'm trying to live. Like, out of all the people who are like, I want to commit suicide, I want to kill myself. And I'm like, no, you fucking don't. Like, when you get to that point, like, there's some people who actually do, but when you get to that point where you know the world's gonna end, you're gonna be like, man, I wish I can go back and do that differently.
Exactly.
Honestly.
And like these people saying that in Iran right now that they put up the red flag and saying that Iran wants war and they're teaming up with China
Oh
plus
my god.
Russia, it's like, oh no, we're fucked.
Like little Trump is just a little bitch.
Honestly.
Yeah, and it's just
Just,
because I don't want to, and especially those memes about drafting. If they come here and tell me that I'm drafted, I'm going to look at them stupid and close the door in their face. I am not going to war for a country that is so ass backwards and wants to fuck over its people by electing a president that gives zero fucks about us.
like, honestly, like, I'm only 14, but, like, I know people who are 18 who actually got their shit going on. They're, like, going to college, they're, they're becoming an adult, and they have to deal with this orange, fat, bald piece of shit stomping on them and being like, you know what, you gotta go fight the shit I started. Like, send
Exactly.
him over there, honestly. No one wants him over here.
Exactly.
I can I can tell you all the white people who support him are like saying, "Oh my god, what the fuck did you just do?"
Oh no, no, that's actually not what they're saying. Would you?
Seriously?
Yeah, you want to know what they're actually saying? Most of them are
What?
probably like they're saying, yeah, he's doing what all these other presidents didn't want to do. Cause that's like what my mom told me this morning. That he's the best president. Now, this is what I
No.
say to those people. Since y'all want to elect him into office, how about you be the first one in lines for when you have to go to war?
Honestly.
Because I'm not about to go to war with a country that is hell bent with revenge. That country's based off of revenge. I don't want to die. And they're doing.
Honestly, like I saw a meme earlier today, and I don't know if it was just a meme, but it said it was on TikTok. And it said that the Iranian leader, he doesn't want war with the American people. He wants war with Mike Pence and Donald Trump and all these other people. And that's a good thing, I guess.
Yeah, so,
You seriously still up?
okay. So, our host, Perk 30, will be back after a slight interruption. But, yeah. So,
Sorry, my mom just bursted my room calling me a crackhead, but alright.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, and also, I'm.
Oh my god. Like,
Alright, I'm back.
okay.
Alright.
Jesus.
That was very awkward.
Yeah.
My mom's like, it's early in the morning, I don't want to hear you. And I'm like, I got a blue snowball, I'm loud as shit. Like, honestly.
I don't know.
No, but like, they're just saying they don't want war with the American people, which I'm all for. Like, you can go kill our leaders. I don't care about politics. As long as you're not dragging us into the shitter, I'm fine.
Exactly. Like me, I kind of care for politics and all this other stuff. I want to spread use this platform or make a platform for myself to where I can spread awareness about different problems around the world. But like this right here, we don't need war. They
We really
have
don't.
we have bigger problems than a war that this president of ours wants to. Like I said, so can I get my citizenship to Canada? Cause they're peaceful.
Yeah, honestly. Like, I'm just tired. I'm trying to set up like a mic stand, like a ghetto ass one, so I don't have to have my mic all fucking far. Alright, that works. Let me see if I can just straighten this out. On jaw. Alright. Fuck.
This man is 60 years old.
I know. It's stupid.
Like I'm talking about Mike Pence. He's
I
saying,
know.
"Hi," because like this thing says from 19 hours ago, and it says that Pence says Iran's Qassam Soleimani aided 9/11 hijackers. There's, experts say that's not true. Like exactly, you're sounding stupid right
I know,
now.
and I'm in Arizona, and Arizona is full of Trump supporters. I mean, all the kids who go to my school. I used to go to a white school, like a super white school, and everybody was a Trump supporter. Now I live in the middle of the fucking hood, where literally I am like the only white kid out of four kids. And you even talk about Trump, someone's gonna fight you. So like, there's parts of Arizona that hate Trump, but there's a lot of parts that really like him. I mean, you can find Trump and Mike Pence posters anywhere you drive, and it's really sad because they're bad politicians. Like, I know it's my opinion, but like, if you really think about it, starting all that shit. People are always like, they're just trying to make up reasons why Donald Trump is a bad president. And I'm like, no, they're not making up reasons. He literally just fucked us over.
Yeah, he just started an entire war.
I'm just waiting for Iran to start sending missiles so I can start looting people's houses. You know?
This is now a battle royale scene.
Like, give me those AirPod Pros, Jimmy. You don't get shit.
Exactly, cause like if they start sending missiles our way, that's when I'ma just say Canada, take me, please.
I'm a head out.
Exactly, I'm not dealing with this.
Honestly, like, I want to move to Canada, but like, I don't know. Like, I've been up there once. Their weed is pretty decent. I don't know about the whole government thing with the free healthcare. I mean, that's debatable, but like, it doesn't seem too bad. But I want to be, like, I like Arizona. I like the west side of this country. It's pretty decent. We have good beaches, fairly decent people, but I don't know. Changing habitat seems weird for me.
Yeah, and for me, since I live in Louisiana, I'm used to this
Oh yeah,
humidity, and like my mom had told me that he said when he came down here, he said that you people in Louisiana are a special type of special people. He's basically just calling us retarded, isn't he?
yeah.
And
Basically, like, it's stupid because he doesn't even know about Louisiana or Monroe or Seventh Ward. That he doesn't know about the slums and all the shit people in Louisiana have to go through. Like,
ex-
I never personally lived there, but I have family who lives there, and I've seen the shit that's like really fucked up about that place.
exactly, like, and these white people are cheering him, like, yeah, y'all are so. That's basically you're proving him right that we are fucking retarded.
Like your parents, you grew up with two parents, you grew up with a nice house, you grew up walking down the street and not worried if you wear the wrong color you'll get shot, or looking at someone weird or you're gonna get fucking beat up. No, you had a great life, and so you really have no inside judgment on how things are actually are. And Trump, he's just a businessman, honestly. Like, he has no real political experience. And that's really what pisses me off. Like, at least, like, everybody was talking shit about Obama because he's the first colored president. Honestly, he had some, at least a decent amount of political experience. And so I give him that. And he did pretty well.
Yeah,
But Trump, he's just like, yeah, I'm going to run for president. He fucking did it. And now here we are.
you basically just put a man that has a business mindset inside of an office,
It's
and
like the whole net neutrality thing with the Jeet Pie. He used to be the chairman of Verizon, but now he's supposed to be, in quotations, controlling net neutrality. I mean, it's all about business. America is all about making money. No one cares about the people anymore. I mean, it's never been about justice or whatever democratic. See, I don't know, but you know, it's just we're kind of going to shit right now. I thought at the end of 2019 things were going to get a little bit better since they were. You know, shit has been calming down, and then this shit happens.
exactly like it's now 2020, and this is how we're gonna start the year off. Like, why, why?
Like, why in the world? Like, I was having a good year, New Year's Eve, I was getting drunk, I was having fun, and I was like, you know what, 2020, I'm gonna do good in school, I'm gonna get my shit together. I may even start dating someone because fuck dating, honestly. Like, hoes, not even hoes, just women in general for me right now. It's like I have to worry about someone other than myself. That's kind of hard. You have to be there, and especially those needy bitches at this age. Like,
You,
if you don't text them back in 5 seconds, they're gonna shoot themselves.
you God. I haven't really been in any type of relationship, and I'm 17, and so it's like I can't really relate to any of this because people don't like me where I live. Like we don't. You're ugly and stuff like that, and I was just like, you know what? And
All
then
right,
when I
whatever.
yeah, and then when I tried to actually get a girl, she said that I was cute, but she couldn't date me because her mom wouldn't let her.
Hoes
She,
be lying sometimes.
but no, I can believe it. I've had a lot, and then I've had some people come up to me and be like, "Yeah, you're cute," and be laughing and stuff, and I'm just,
You just kind of forget about you.
yeah. So
I mean, I was never an ugly kid, but I was never fucking that white kid with the straight blonde hair and the jawline and the fucking abs. Because all the fucking girls are just obsessing about the e-boys now. And I'm like a 200 and fucking 30-pound 14-year-old. I don't look like I'm 230 pounds, but I am. And I look a little chubby for my age. And so a lot of these chicks be turning me down, but honestly, I have like a few girls that I like talking to, but I've just been in a badass relationship where it's like, fuck this shit.
yeah,
But honestly, I feel like when it comes to dating and shit and meeting girls, you'll find someone one day or you'll start getting chicks one day. Like, it's different for everybody. Like, I started like actually girls actually started talking to me when I was like 13. Now, not all of them were fucking hot as shit, big boobs, big ass, but I mean at least some female started talking to me. So I think it just happens slowly. It depends on who you are and how you are in the moment. And I started developing like more skills as I got older on how to talk to girls. So I don't know.
see, for me, I'm probably still in like a middle school mindset of talking to people, because after in middle school, I completely shut myself out to
Ooh, yeah.
because it's just now as an 11th grader, I'm just now getting out more and talking to people, and it's nerve-wracking
I
because
feel that.
once you shut yourself out to society for so long,
It's like hard to get back in.
yeah, it's hard to talk to, and your friends are like, "Come on, it's not that hard for you because you've always been out there talking to people and talking to these. I've lived here, but I'm not from around here, and
Yeah.
I shut myself out to this society for a long time."
I mean, my whole like half of my freshman year I spent like either incarcerated or in rehab or so I like all my supposed friends, they never cared about me. I mean, I have the group of the boys, the boys who
Yeah,
actually care about me, who would put money in my fucking commissary, or when I came back from rehab, were fucking waiting at my house, come congratulate me on my sobriety at some point. So at least I had good friends, but I've been gone so long that literally people think I died. Like I died at one point. Like I remember I got back to school and this girl who never fucking talks to me, she's like really fucking hot. And I just walk into the classroom and she's like, "Oh my God, Ryan!" And she fucking runs up and hugs me. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? You've never talked to me a day in your life. And she's like, "I thought you were dead." And I'm like, since when did you fucking care about me? Like to you, I was a nobody. I was just the kid who got high in class and never really did shit. So like once you're gone or you get famous or something, hoes be on your dick, but like
no,
fuck them. It's all
every,
about the boys.
but yeah, sometimes it's like everybody will do that,
Yeah.
cause like, oh yeah, dude, I want like, no, y'all never talked to me before, but once I did something stupid, and you, hold up,
I got you.
you are loud.
Intermission.
All right,
Got you. Yeah, but like I don't know. Like I just have like a close group of friends that I know I can rely on. And I think that's just how people should really be. Because I see people who are always like complaining about, oh, I have fake friends, all that shit. It's because you let yourself have fake friends. You know they're fake. You hear them talking shit, you just don't want to believe it. I see all these girls posting things in their stories. You're like, how could you be so fake and lie behind my back? And I'm like, bitch, you have good friends. You just treat them like shit for the people who really don't care about you? And I judge a lot of other people and I judge myself too.
exactly. That's how I've been, but I'm starting to accept myself more, and I know who my friends are and who weren't, or who is trying to become my friends now. Like, because like they had this dude, which if he ever does see this, he knows I'm talking about him. Which he took my I had a bike. He had took it, lied to me, and went to go back to get the bike. It was gone,
Yeah.
and so it was kind of hard for me to trust him. But eventually, I got around to trusting him, and then like I've had this other friend, like this, like I had these two girls that were friends, but this person I think is older than yeah, it's older than me, and
Yeah.
he's graduating this year now. But apparently, this other friend of mine who moved to or went to a different school, they told me that she wants to fight her because they're no longer friends. I'm like, in a span of a year, y'all no longer friends. I, like all the friends that you have seem to turn toxic around you.
Honestly, like
Because that makes me think, what if it's just you that nobody likes?
a lot of people can't realize their own things that they do. Like I even do this on an everyday thing. I treat people like garbage, especially some of the people who love me the most. And I just take and I take and I take, but I never give, you know?
Yeah,
I never give back. And so like I think everybody has to work on that because I know several people. Actually, most people do that shit because we're all selfish nowadays. But I think now as a country, if we turn this around, we could really change our society.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm like super high.
I've thought about that too. When like if we all work together, but that's not gonna happen because everybody has their doubts about the other person. So
Honestly.
we'd have to wait for stuff like that. But you want to know something?
Yeah.
The last stream that I did, guess how many people watched it?
Zero.
No,
How many?
134.
Holy shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I'm like, people listen to this shit?
Exactly. But you want to know?
Like,
But
what?
here's the thing though. When I looked up the statistics for it, cause I have it on my this app on my phone,
Yeah.
it says most of it was YouTube searches, and some 2.4% was suggested videos. Well, here's the thing about that. You want to know what they looked up? The tr-
What?
First was Rule 34. They looked up Rule 34 twice, but Rule 34 with a space in it was 60.5%. Rule 34 without a space was 23.8%.
Wow.
5% was dive spelled with two I's in it. The one the, the 1.8%, guess what that was?
What?
My Little Pony porn. Who the hell looks up that on YouTube?
On YouTube, bro, it has to be 6-year-olds. I remember when, like, before I got into porn, like, I was like 5 when I got into porn. And so I used to look up videos on YouTube of people like getting breast surgery or fucking like weird things with their vagina, and I was like, oh, so that's what it looks like. And then I found out what porn was like. I mean, people try searching up porn on YouTube. I really don't think they get that there is no such thing as that shit on YouTube.
Oh no, there is.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Damn.
I've
Oh, well,
I've I've
I never looked for it.
I've done my fair share of doing that.
Yeah, well, everybody has done some weird ass shit. Remember when I went on Rule 34?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have that shit in my fucking bookmarks on Google.
Oh lord.
Not gonna cap.
But honestly,
But
I think I might want to start recording and uploading videos instead of live streaming. Cause like when you live stream, not a lot of people look at it.
yeah, especially like at 8:33 in the morning.
Yeah.
But
And
I mean, I can be streaming all day. Like, here's what I think. Honestly, you could be a commentator as long as you have something to talk about and you're not like a Leafy clone. I see all these people who want to start commentary channels, but they just want to be like Leafy. And I'm like, well, the whole trend of being like Leafy is over. Like people playing CS:GO Surf in the background. I mean, you can still do that, but you're considered a Leafy clone. Here's what you should do: get some like footage of GTA 5 driving in the background, or like Rocket League, or some wild video game, and just talk about real shit. Like right now, I'm playing GTA 5, but I'm still talking to you. I'm just driving around, dicking around, being fucking stupid.
yeah, no, that's what I want to do. But I'd have to get a better computer because this is a laptop, and for some reason this are a two-in-one laptop, and
Oh,
it keeps glitching out.
oh my god, hold up. My my GTA 5 is being retarded. All right.
So,
Yeah, no.
alright, so I gotta go back. We gotta go back to the World War III discussion.
The main topic. Yes.
Yeah, because we kind of deterred off of it and went to the etc. part.
Yeah, I don't see with World War Three, like in World War Two, we actually had a reason to fight. Like okay, Hitler's killing all the Jews. Japan's going fucking crazy. China's going fucking crazy. Okay, that seems like a good reason to fight. This orange bastard is sending missiles because he wants to.
He wants to stay in office.
And I'm like, there's no reason for us to fight. If this shit really pops off, I mean, I'm not moving to Canada, but I have a nice I have some nice people in Mexico who would be glad to let me come stay with them because fuck this place, honestly.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing. I get that. Hey, can you take me back to my home country, Africa, please?
Like, no, like, I mean, I've been to Mexico a couple times. I wouldn't mind living there. Simplicity, you know?
Yeah,
Like, because no one lives in a big ass house if you're just a regular citizen in Mexico. No one lives in the houses like we have in America, especially on the western or the northern side where they're all big 2 stories. In Mexico, it's literally a fucking studio apartment, but a little bit crappier. That's all I want. Oh shit, I'm talking in game. Oh fuck.
oh,
Hold up, let me like all right, I have my mic set up in game and voice chat is enabled, and so literally someone in chat told me shut up. I'm like, my bad, G. Did not know.
nobody wants to hear the politics.
No one wants to hear all that gay bullshit. No, but yeah, like honestly, politics in general, who would you go for? Like in politicians wise, I have no judgment on it, and everybody thinks, oh yeah, if you talk about politics, you're just gonna end up pissing people off. Honestly, I'm just neutral about it.
I don't really care if I piss people off. Either you like it or you don't.
I mean, I have some somewhat feelings of like other people's feelings, but like there's a point where I'm just like, all right, I really don't care. But like you gotta think about people at some point. I mean, I don't know. I'm just
Yeah, I understand.
I mean, being 14, especially being in this day and age, being young is such a fucking struggle because we don't understand. I mean, we're all doing TikToks and fucking hitting wax pens. I mean, we're doing shit that adults were doing back in the fucking day. I mean, I wasn't born. I'm not gonna say I was born in the wrong generation, but like no one want. If you really think about it, why would you want to fucking live in this day and age where anxiety is a huge thing and depression, suicide, school shootings, crappy politicians? You know, it's just crazy.
Exactly. But I feel like the world was set up to this point, and people have to understand that eventually we're gonna have to calm the fuck down and try to get along. Cause like before Trump was in office, we actually talked to Iranians in the in the United Nations office.
Yeah.
Now that's out the window. They're gonna probably start terrorist attacks uh later on, and
Um,
then we're gonna have to start growing our own stuff. Cause if you have Russia and China has most of the stuff in America.
oh, I know they make most of the shit. Like, I mean, this gaming controller I'm holding, the plastic is made in China.
Yeah. And so if they take all the stuff that they've pumped in, we're fucked. We're gonna have to survive on our own.
And I mean, America can probably do it on our own, but like, here's the thing. Anything made in America is the prices are jacked up. Like I play musical instruments. And if you get let's say you get a guitar from Indonesia, it's probably going to run you about 100 to 200 bucks depending on the quality. Let's say I want to buy a guitar from America, made in America. It's going to run you like $1,000 to $500, which is really fucking stupid, but it's because it's made in America. These people think that foreign countries only use cheap things, which they do. But if you really think about it, it's the same factory, just different materials. The factories in America are no better.
Exactly.
Man, I really enjoyed doing podcasts. We got to get a lot more people in here.
That's what I'm saying. Cause I want a lot, like a larger discussion. Instead of just us two, we can get aspects from every other person.
I think like at maximum 4, and it's 4 people we know because the Cyrus group chat, that was a mess. Everybody's talking all at once. You know, fucking random kids like to put their mics up their asses and start ear raping people, you know?
Exactly. And that's what I was kind of mad about because I was trying to talk and I
Yeah.
couldn't hear myself. And I was so mad. I was like, I was just sitting there like, you know what? I'm just gonna lay back and just talk, but try to talk at least. But I think now that it's just like us two, or we can have at least a maximum of 6 people,
Yeah, I get that.
and we and that's the rule is the first person that, or the person that's talking, shut up and listen.
And
And
on like honestly, interrupting is not too bad, but it's just like when you like I interrupt a lot, but I try to like work on it.
yeah, stuff like that. Like, but like if it's like like people who be like, as soon as it starts not going their way, they want to interrupt the person. Like, no, shut up, listen to the full thing,
Right.
cause that's just disrespectful and rude.
Honestly, mic spamming is the gayest thing you can ever do. Like that's why every time I'm in chat and people start like playing annoying music that's loud or start, ear raping, I'm just like, "Can you shut the fuck up? You're
Or
getting muted."
exactly, especially when they start putting like those music bots in. It's like, oh, why?
Uh, like I have that shit permanently muted on Jaw.
Yeah, cause that's what I did.
Like I muted all the rhythm bots, but I don't know. Like here's what are you gonna do if World War III starts?
Me? Uh,
Yeah.
I am going to either start building me a bunker or move to a different country, or if shit starts really hitting the fan, I'm gonna ask every possible person so I can get laid.
Honestly, like you haven't been laid yet.
Nope.
Honestly, it's nothing special. It really isn't. Like my first piece of pussy was literally fucking in eighth grade at a party. I put my dick in there, and then 5 seconds later, I put it out, and I was like, "All right, I'm done." Like I just fucking busted instantly. And the more you do it, I mean, it's fun for the time it lasts, but unless you're on drugs or you're just really fucking good at sex, it's not worth it. I mean, I have random fuck buddies I'll call when I'm horny, but there's no real connection to it. That's why I say when you're an adult, I mean, it's good to have experiences, but like you want to have the passion and the love.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that when I find that, I want to find that person that understands me
Yeah,
and wants to do. Like, I want to have somebody that comes here as a co-host. Like, the person I'm
yeah.
dating comes on here and we talk.
And I feel that like I don't know. I have a lot of hoes in my dick right now, but like fuck the hoes. I'm trying to find like I know I said I don't like dating, but I'm honestly trying to find like the right girl. And I say everybody's like, "Well, you're a freshman in high school. There's no such thing as the right girl." I'm like, "Yeah, that's why I'm waiting." Like there's a lot of girls who are quote unquote good for me, but are they really though? I mean, like yeah, they may get me, they may know me, they may tell the great jokes, I may tell great jokes, and we may get along. But in the long run, is it really going to work out? What's going to happen if we start fighting? Is that person going to overreact? What's going to happen if I don't answer my phone and she has a mental breakdown? It's the situations that you have to think about because you and that person can be really good best friends, but once you guys start dating, it's going to go to shit sometimes.
Yeah, but like we can. That's the thing. Like once it goes to shit, sometimes I don't want like those people that end up coming back from that, cause then they have those relationships where they don't come back from that and they act like asses, and then they break up and stuff like that. It's like that's not a true relationship. All you wanted was to get with them to either have sex or something else.
I know, like, I mean, I don't like calling girls hoes, but that's really what they are. I know people are like, you should treat women better, you should, talk to them better. But honestly, if you're gonna be out there literally throwing yourself at somebody, like, I get it if you want to be experimental, you're like, all right, I'm gonna fuck like 10 dudes. That's cool. That's cool. But like when you have issues that you don't want to resolve, so you just take all your problems out by sexing people and fucking using yourself. It's really sad. Like, I mean, I take all my anger issues and my depression and my anxiety with drug use,
Yeah.
as you can see. And so, I mean, that's what this country is really having to struggle with now. I live in Arizona, and that's a border state. And there's this new drug. Well, it's not new, but it's really blowing up now. It's called fentanyl. It is like 100 times stronger than heroin and 1,000 times stronger than morphine. I don't know if I got that correct, but it's really fucking strong. I mean, just touching it with your bare skin, you can fucking die. And people in my city, actually the whole state, are just smoking it off a tinfoil and getting so fucking addicted. I mean, I'm talking about kids as young as 10,
Damn.
you know. I know a kid at my school, not gonna mention his name, but he's addicted to methamphetamine and he's severely addicted. This man is almost 80 pounds. I can see his ribs, all right? And his
Jesus.
parents really don't give a shit about him. And all I'm saying is like they need to have really strong drug control. Even though I'm a drug addict myself, I mean, all I would love in the world is to have as much fucking pills as I want. But to be honest, I'm tired of seeing my peers go down the bad hole. Like, I hang out with a bunch of fucking stoners, and that's cool. But I'm starting to see my friends slip down the drain like I did, where they're like, "Yeah, let me snort this pill. Oh, well, I don't have another pill. Let me go buy another one. Well, I have this my dad's watch. He won't really remember it though. Let me sell it."
Oh
And it's
man.
just getting to that point where it's like it's kind of getting sad. Like, why are you doing this to yourself? You know, you can stop at any time. Tell your parents, take me to rehab, but no one wants to stop. It's in the mind of a drug addict.
True. That's what makes it worse. But like, that's another thing is that I want to get like females in here so we can talk about other things.
More than guy things, you know?
Yeah, because they're gonna think, oh, this is a sexist,
Yeah.
and I don't want that. I'm more open to like feminist ideas, but like the men's right activist stuff, no, I can't really accept
Yeah,
it.
that's kind of stupid. I mean, here's the thing. I believe in feminism wholeheartedly. Yes, you know what? There should be pay raises, pay equality. Yeah, women sometimes do get treated like shit because they have a vagina, but like women are starting to take over men and they're starting to treat men like how we used to treat women back in the 60s. And I'm like, you guys talk about equality, but you expect us to be treated like shit. Like you guys weren't this is gonna get really like controversial, but this isn't how like slavery is where, the African Americans can treat us like shit because of things we have done in our past. No, it's just equal rights. But there will never be equal rights. No one's ever gonna want to be equal. Someone's always gonna want to be better. It's just human nature. What am
Yeah.
I smoking? This shit got me tripping, fool. How many people are watching?
Uh, I don't think anybody really watching. Cause it came after the fact that a bunch of
Uh,
people were watching the video. I had started watching it, and I was like, golly.
Someone just killed me in GTA. Can you fucking don't?
But
That's why I hate playing online.
yeah, I would too. Yeah, cause it still says it's 0 people, and it's probably cause nobody knows that or I don't have,
Streaming.
yeah, and I don't have a big follower base, in which I did, so I can tell people about this. But that's since I don't have a big follower base, I want to get known as this person, and like what you get known as this person that
Yeah.
talks to people and tries to understand problems. And since you're like a co-host, I still need to probably make another role for like people who are like guests and stuff like that.
I may know I know some people. Oh, where the fuck am I? All right. I know some people who stream regularly and they have a lot of viewers. I mean, I know a girl who goes to my school who gets like 5,000 people on her stream daily, you know?
Dang.
So I could have her give you a shout out, you know. I would mind doing that, or just like I want this server and I want this community to grow, you know?
Yeah. Cause like I had this same idea already, and I made
Yeah.
another channel already called Banana Game because, and if you see me in real life, when I take pictures, I look yellow as hell.
You Asian?
No, I'm
You
black.
black?
Yeah.
How the fuck? I mean, I know some dark ass people who look purple in photos, but I've never met a person who looks yellow, my guy.
I'm light skinned. That's why.
Oh, all right. Never mind.
Cause I was sitting there like, okay, but yeah, I have some people that are from Mu, which is mixed with a bunch of Creole people,
Yeah.
and so it's like, yeah, that's probably where I get the yellow from.
Yeah. I mean, I'm half Mexican and I'm half white, but I look white as hell. I mean, I look extremely white, but you can barely tell I'm Mexican. And so when I go to school and I start speaking Spanish and someone talks shit to me in Spanish and I respond back, they're like, "You know Spanish? You know, did you get taught or some shit?" And I'm like, "No, I literally grew up around Mexicans." You know, just because of the color of my skin, everybody assumes that I'm some stuck up, privileged ass kid, which I look like one. Not gonna lie, I kind of sound like one sometimes too, but it's all about where you come from and who raised you.
Yeah.
I mean, you live in Louisiana. You must listen to Suicide Boys, right?
Uh,
Oh, come on, man.
I, I
You live in fucking Louisiana. That's where they came from.
I listen to them sometimes, but not all the time.
Yeah, well, yeah. It just was. I don't know. What do you listen to, honestly?
Honestly, I am a anime type of guy. I like
I
listen,
feel. I get that.
but I listen to any music that really vibes in my ears, and it's like I can vibe with this song.
I don't know. I never really got like I mean, I'm into anime, but I'm not a weeb. Like I don't know like cuz there's people who watch those shows where it's like shit I've never even heard of, but I watch the mainstream stuff. Like Dragon Ball Z, seen it all. Naruto, One Punch Man, Attack on Titan, Spirited Away, you know, all the basic shit, but I try to have like a somewhat following of anime. When people talk about it, I can hop into.
Yeah,
I don't know. I grew up watching anime, like especially Pokemon, the Boondocks, like just the basic shit you would see on TV. So I don't have a problem with it. It's like the weird ones that kind of freak me out.
yeah, that stuff right there is on a different level.
Oh yeah, I know some weird ass kids. Like there's this tall ass girl at my school. I mean, she's like 6'5". This bitch could like beat the shit out of me and my whole crew and still have time to, you know, go eat dinner and come back to school for fucking she's a cheerleader by the way,
Oh Lord.
but she's ugly as shit. She wears the cat ears, her hair is dyed and parted in her face. She's like such a weeb. She has that hoodie with all the anime girls orgasming
Oh my God. Oh,
and she wears that shit proudly. And I'm like, how do you do that? Like, you must have the biggest balls ever because in high school, they judge the fuck out of you. And they don't even say it to your face at some points. They just talk shit about you on Snapchat to the point where when you find out, it's so much that it hurts so bad.
God.
I don't know. I grew up in the inner city, so that's how shit is.
See, yeah, me, I grew up in a town. Well, no, I've grew basically since my dad was military. We moved around, and so
Uh,
I've lived. From what I remember is that I've lived in a city, and I've lived in like a a small town when I was little,
Yeah.
but I'm not used to, like my brother says, that I'm not a city type of person because in the city, it's just hectic.
Yeah. I mean, so in Arizona, the main city, I mean, Arizona's a big ass state, but the main city you go to is Phoenix, and it's beautiful. There's a lot of ups and downs, but it's beautiful, honestly. It's a basic city. I mean, anybody can come live out here. It's basically like LA, but better, less traffic and better, And I feel like someone should learn how to live in the city because it's a beautiful place, but it can be hectic. I mean, most places you have to walk. Your job can sometimes be far. Traffic's a pain in the ass. I mean, I used to live in a small town in New Mexico too, so I understand that. But the problem with living in a small town is if your parents grew up there, your parents know your friends' parents because they all went to the same high school. So when you say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with Billy Bob," they're like, "Oh, Billy Bob? Yeah, I went to their parents, or I went to high school with their parents. Their parents are fucking drug addicts." Or like drama. Oh yeah, so and so is pregnant. In like 2 weeks, just over Facebook, the whole fucking town knows about it. I mean, it's a really sad thing. So there's pros and cons about living in the city and then living in a small town.
Yeah, and then like I'm gonna go back on the discussion about the this community, cause like I want to get more subscribers and grow this
Yeah,
community, and like you'll always be a part of this, no matter what.
yeah,
Cause like some of these people, like I feel like people who do it for money and stuff like that, it's like that's not really. Cause like if I start making money off of this, I'm probably gonna use it for something else. Or like if my computer breaks, I might use it for that. Or if this
yeah,
gets demonetized on YouTube, I'm just gonna like, cause really I don't care for the money. I just want to grow a community that is based off of helping people.
yeah, I feel that.
And people are like, no, or like they try to take you down, or it's harder to grow. And like I've been on YouTube for this is my wait, I've been on YouTube since 2015. And
This this is a long time.
yeah, and I deleted the original account that I had my videos on because originally I used to just play video games and upload them, but I got tired of it. I was like, as I was growing up or as I was getting older, I realized that I'm becoming more serious and I want to do more serious things because like this gaming stuff, I still have a childish mindset sometimes, but
Yeah,
this stuff just gaming got so boring to me and I didn't want to edit and stuff like that. Stuff like
yeah.
this, like it interests me. And
It's easy and it's basic. You keep it real, keep it OG. You can just talk.
exactly.
I don't know. Like when I was growing up, we didn't have much, but we always had a computer. I'm thankful for that. Now it was never the best computer, never had a MacBook. I mean, at one point I did have a MacBook, but we never had much. But at one point I started, I want to be a YouTuber, as how every kid wants to be at one point. I just gave up my dream really fast because I didn't have the right, recording software. I didn't know what the fuck OBS was. I was still using Bandicam, you
Oh yeah.
know? The Bandicam watermark as I was playing Roblox in the background, and you could barely hear my shitty ass mic trying to talk. I've always wanted to be a commentator. I mean, that's why I have the blue snowball. And, I'm trying to. I got a good gaming PC when I saved up all my money, so I mean, I may actually start doing that, but I want you to be involved with it too. Like, I want to have games in the background, but a big ass discussion?
Yeah.
I mean, I have a friend, like I said, the girl. You said you wanted a girl in here, right?
Yeah.
She has a basic. I'm talking like basic following on Twitch, but she could really like set you up, and she would be. I don't know if she'd be like okay with being in here. I'd probably have to talk her into it because she's not shy, but she's like She when she meets new people, she's weird about it. She is a really flirty girl though, so don't catch a case, fool, because she's like 14 and she be flirting with like 26-year-olds on video games, and I'm like,
Oh, okay.
and
See,
I'm like, you got daddy issues.
yeah, cause I have like since it's January, and I just turned 17. I got until November, and I turned 18. So I'm not trying to catch no cases out here.
Yeah, for real, like hoes ain't worth the case. I remember there's my friend sent me a video of this girl and she's like thick as shit, like fully developed. And I'm like, he's like, ask me how old she is. And I'm like, how old is she? She's like, yeah, she's 12. And I'm like, bro, I don't know. I may be catching a case soon.
Ooh, cause that's
I'm
like,
like, females out here be looking old as shit. Like, I hit up this girl on Instagram because she was pretty and she looks like she was in my grade. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. So we get to talking, we get to flirting. And I'm like, so what grade you in? And she's like, yeah, I'm in fifth grade. And I'm like, I'm a freshman. I'm a freshman. And she's like, oh, there's no problem with that. I like older guys. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be dating my friend's little sister. You feel me?
exactly.
Like, you ain't even tall enough to ride like a fucking baby ride at Disneyland, fool. Like, I blocked the hell out of her.
I imagine you would, cause I would too. Like, excuse me,
You got me fucked up.
I'm not about to catch no type of charge out here.
My friend was about to catch a charge because he's like, yeah, send me her snap. And I'm like, why? And he's like, well, I just want to talk to her. And I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, you want to catch that case, but it's just like this girl that I was following on Instagram. I'm thinking, oh, she's around probably like my age or older, probably like 16, 17. Nah, nah. That bitch said, she said, I just had my birthday. I'm 15. What the fuck?
ooh, yeah, no.
She just turned. I'm like, what? Excuse me? So, I've done some. Okay.
Yeah,
Cause,
uh,
oh my god. And there's just like this other person that's around my brother. That's literally around my brother's age. Or my brother's older than this person. And
yeah.
because this is my younger brother. I'm thinking, oh yeah, she's 17, just like me. Nah, she's 15, about to turn 16. I'm like,
Uh,
what?
Like, I don't see anything wrong with you dating a 15-year-old, but I know, like, for some people, it feels weird, you know? Because, like, I could be dating, like, I'm 14. I literally just turned 14 like a couple weeks ago, but I'm a freshman. So technically, I could be dating an eighth grader. But why would I do that though? Like, I feel like dating people who are younger than me, it just feels weird. Like, even as a senior, dating a freshman, that feels fucking weird. That's not right. Even as a junior, I'd still feel weird about it. I only date people who are either older than me or at the same age.
Exactly.
Because
That's
these little hoes have like they be fucked up in the head because they're going through puberty and they're like they're not mature enough. And so I like to be dating hoes who are like 16, 15, at least have some, peace of mind.
that's what I'm saying. Cause like they were saying, oh, there's nothing wrong with dating somebody that's a year younger. I don't care. You either have to be my age or older than me. I don't care if you're. Oh, we're only off by a month or two. Well,
Like,
if I'm older than you, it doesn't matter. But it has to be within like a month or two.
bro, you gotta see the ghetto shit I'm doing with my mic right now. Like, my mic sounds fine, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I got this headphone stand for my headphones, right? I put the mic in between the little things, and it's like barely standing up. Like, I swear, if I touch this, it's gonna fucking fall over and break.
Oh shit. You want to know something?
What?
I just looked at the statistics on the last podcast,
Yeah.
and it says that it's hit 135 now.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Like,
where do these extra numbers coming through?
exactly. It's been, but that's what I said after like a day, or when it was a
Yeah.
day, I was sitting at like 100, 120. Excuse me, cause
Bitch, what?
cause on my last or when I had my other channel before I deleted all the videos and started it over, I only had about the most views I've had was 66 or 70. I was like, oh, but when it hit 100, I was like, this is new. Cause like my friends who their videos be hitting 232 views or 300 views, and I'm like, it hasn't even been a day,
Yeah.
and I've been on YouTube longer than y'all.
I don't know, like for some people it works out and some people don't. Like, here's what I could start doing. While you do your podcast, I could start streaming on Twitch of us talking, but I'll be playing video games in the background doing missions and shit. Like, cause on when I used to stream on Twitch, I mean, I'm not bragging or anything, but I used to get like a couple hundred people watching. And I mean, that's not a lot, but that's not bad. So maybe like I could start doing that too.
Yeah,
And I'll give you all the fucking credit. I'll be like, go check out this Discord server, go follow this guy on YouTube, go check out the Rabbit Burrow, you know. That's what it'd be about. Because I'm not even down to do a commentary anymore. I'm just kind of like my dream. I'm a studio engineer. Like I'm sitting in my studio right now. I've spent all my money, literally any money I've ever gotten in my life at this point since I was 10. I've spent it on studio gear. And that shit ain't cheap. I'd be like buying shit from people for like $50 or like it doesn't even work right. I'm like, I'll fix it.
yeah,
But I have a bunch of people come in the studio, you know. So I'm trying to make it big. Not rapping, because I mean I could write pretty good ass rhymes, but I got that white boy flow. I got that white boy voice where it's like, yeah, what's cracking?
oh Lord. Cause like me, what I pursue, what I want to pursue in life, cause like this is not gonna be like a main thing I want to do. This is gonna be
Yeah.
like a side project where I'm building a community, and I still do the podcast. But what I want to do in life is cook and build and rent houses so I can get to homeless people and bring them back into society and help like people who are homeless that because they were drug addicts and stuff like that.
Ratatouille. I mean, I want to cook too. I mean, I fucking love food, dude. My fat ass loves food. I actually love cooking too, but like, I just need to learn how to cook good meals.
Yeah,
I'm not a bad cook. I just don't really try it. I mean, I think you can go through with your dream of being a cook. I mean, it's not that hard. You just need to learn how to cook. You need to learn like the different ways of cooking, different styles, different cultures, and I believe you can just make it.
because that's what I said. I want to travel the world and do different cultures, but I can't do that if I have a fucking country or a president that's starting wars.
Honestly, like I don't know, like I just can't think of someone, talking all that shit to Iran, and then Iran's like, what are you gonna do about it? And then Trump just sends a missile and kills. Like, if he would have sent missiles but not killed anybody important, that would have started a war. I would have been like, all right, fine, it's a normal day in America, because basically sending missiles places and killing random fucking people is a norm in USA at this point because
Yeah,
everybody's looked over. It's like, oh well, it's not happening in our country, so we're fine. I mean, people are like, well, that's kind of bad, but then they look at their phones and look at that new TikTok and they're like, damn, that shit's fire. And they forget all about it. But once Iran is like, well, I'm going to put the Uno reverse card on you and start sending nukes over here, everybody's going to be like, oh my God, what happened?
yeah, and we're just gonna be like, y'all are just stupid.
Honestly, I've been keeping up with the news recently. I mean, I always check my phone every time I wake up. I grab my jewel. and I grab my phone and I always be checking the news when I'm getting my morning buzz. And I'm just up to date on everything. I want to know what's going on in the world because most kids my age really don't give two shits. As long as they got their phone and their fucking jewel and they got their TikToks, they're fine. They don't really care about politics, but I think it's important that kids should know what's going on in the world instead of sugarcoating all this bullshit.
Exactly. But they don't really care, and they're like, "Yeah, we're just gonna have the best time, and we're gonna." But that's the thing, though. America somehow always finds a way to laugh about their pending doom.
Oh yeah, we're all gonna be blasted to hell. Great.
Is that we don't care. We're just gonna make memes about it. Like,
I mean, I think the memes is a good way to cope with all the impending doom we're having, but like honestly, some of the shit really isn't a joke. Like we could be in like a bad shape right now. We all could be fucking dead tomorrow morning. Cuz they don't like Iran's not going to be like, "Okay, tomorrow morning at 8:30 p.m. sharp, we're going to be sending a missile. So be prepared." I could never wake up. They could have randomly just sent a missile whenever the fuck they want. I
exactly,
mean, of course, we have defense threats of like, yeah, you see a missile inbound, you have like an hour to get ready, but who the fuck's gonna like at that point? I just want to die.
exactly.
Or if I could get to Canada, sure. But like, if there's no escape, there's no escape. I mean, I lived the life I wanted to. I'm kinda. I've done all the shit that I can check off my cross or my checklist. I mean, I'm not a virgin. I've had sex with multiple beautiful girls. I've done all the drugs in the world. I've got to drive a nice car. I got to live in a nice house at one point. You know, I got a job. I still have my job, but like I mean, I have like all the basic things. I didn't get to go travel the world. That's my main thing. Like, don't you want to travel the world at some point?
Yeah, that's literally my goal in life was to travel the entire world and learn every culture and every language possible, and then come back teach my kids that so they can have that knowledge. But like I said, when your world leaders are making it almost impossible without other countries hating you for who you are, that's what makes me mad.
Like on God, I'm pretty sure at one point, maybe not now, but in the future, we're not going to be able to leave the United States because we'll just fucking be killed because we're American citizens and they don't fuck with Americans because of what our president did. Now, I hope normally I really don't care about like the election. Like when Trump was voted in, I was like, okay, whatever. I don't care. You know what? If he fucks up, he fucks up. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Which he really wasn't fucking up until the whole immigration thing and keeping them in bad conditions. Because my family, I mean, some of them are illegals. Not gonna lie. And so when I saw what was going on and how he was handling the situation, I'm like, all right, now he's fucking up, you know?
Yeah,
And now that World War III is about to happen, you know, I don't know. It's just, why even bother? Like, the next election, I hope he doesn't get voted in. I hope someone else can take care of the situation and kind of break this beef because I'm pretty sure if Trump is not inaugurated again, if he's not president again, I'm pretty sure someone else can squash all this beef and we would be fine.
but somebody they're gonna end up killing somebody for that.
I know.
So take him and just him.
Yeah, like you can take him. I don't care about him. He ain't shit to me. I don't know him.
But what they're
But
about to,
he's.
like, well, I was gonna say before. Wait, did I interrupt you?
No, you did not.
Okay. What I was gonna say is that, well, we want somebody that y'all value, and it's gonna be like maybe the current president is somebody that we value. We don't want you to kill him though.
Yeah.
But Trump started this, so you can take it out on him and the vice president, cause
He's a piece of shit as well.
Yeah, they're both stupid.
All right, hold up. Side note: have you seen South Park? Right? Everybody's seen it.
Yeah,
Have you seen the new South Park?
no.
All right, so they basically make fun of Trump's lawyer and make him look all fucking funny. Do you realize his lawyer looks like a gay squirrel, right? Like, have you seen his lawyer? Hold up, have you seen his lawyer at all?
You'd have to show me a picture because I really haven't.
Hold up. I'm about to flame this ugly ass pussy ass bitch. Michael, what's his name? Rudy Giuliani or whatever. Oh, oh, Shantae, this ugly ass. Yes, Google, I want to continue downloading. Can he get in the fucking car? All right, my teammate is being a crackhead. I'll show you the picture later.
All right,
All right, I don't think I'm supposed to be. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be driving. That's right. Oh my god,
because
I'm a mess right now.
what I do, I believe that this community is in time going to grow to be a very large community and a community that I want to love. And I think even if they're older than me, I think everybody in the community would be like, I would treat them as equals and like my children.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I just want your channel, this whole thing to grow and blow up. Like, you watch Fits and like the Misfits, right?
Yeah,
All right, I want to have a podcast like that, where like there's a big following, but it's not too big.
yeah, because like for them, they already are established people.
Yeah, they have their own like. I mean, some of them have their own brands.
Exactly. And for me, I don't really want necessarily. I just want this to be like our brand. Is that it's is that we're gonna be like big people. Like it's a brand that these people genuinely help everybody and talk to people.
Yeah.
Cause like these other YouTubers and stuff like, or some of these YouTubers be like, oh, I'm only here for the money and stuff. But like Cyrus said in one of his videos that he genuinely likes us and he's
Yeah.
glad to have us. Like I'm glad to be here to help you.
Yeah,
Cause
like Cyrus. I don't know. Like I just like I started watching. I started with Leafy, then Pyrocynical, then Colossal the Clown. But like I got into Benji first. You know who Benji is, obviously.
yeah,
I got into Benji, and then I got into Scrubby, and then I found out about Cyrus. Dude, I did not know he was black. Like I thought he was some white guy on the mic. I was like, and then I saw a picture of him. I was like, God damn.
that's what I
Like,
thought too. Cause
like I got no problem with black people. Trust me. But like, I was like, damn, I did not know that.
cause that's what I said. I thought he was. It's like this sounds like a. But he said he was black, and I was like, what? And that's like Bumpkin. He's also black. I was like, what the fuck? But the first person I saw was actually Scrubby.
Yeah,
Then I saw Cyrus. But no, never mind. I lie. I saw Cyrus. Then I saw Scrubby. It's okay. I don't really know, but it's either one that I saw first,
I
and
think
then.
you saw Scrubby first because Scrubby came out with his face reveal first, and then Cyrus did his.
But yeah, like, but when I first started watching, oh yeah, that's right. Because when I first started watching it, I saw Scrubby, and then I saw Cyrus pop up. I was like, what the fuck? But it was funny. He was funny, and then after that, when Cyrus brought Benji onto his channel, then I saw Benji subscribe to him, and then when Cyrus brought or Scrubby had brought Bumpkin on, because basically how I got to following all these people was because of Scrubby, because Scrubby brought Cyrus onto his channel,
Yeah.
and then Scrubby had brought Benji and Bumpkin, and when I heard Bumpkin, I was like, this sounds like a black
Oh yeah.
country man. I was like, God.
Baby, lock them doors and turn the lights down low.
And I was just sitting there like, this man is just out here sounding super, super deep in his voice.
Honestly,
But it's like, when you just like have this goal and people are just trying to make fun of it, it's just like, what?
like, why are you stepping on my grind? Like, you're out there sitting on your fat ass, not doing shit, playing video games all day, getting high, like I do. But there's actually people out there who are actually trying to be on their grind, get their bag, start something different, start something new. People don't want new things. They want to keep it the same because we're all scared of change. But if you're not scared of change and you actually want to see something different in the world, you'll stop being scared. Be a
Cause
real
that's,
man, you know?
yeah, cause that's like me. I wanted to do a live podcast, and most of these people are like, yeah, the our podcasts are recorded and are pre-recorded, and we edit some stuff out. Nah, whatever you hear on this podcast, it's live, and there's no editing, none of that.
Honestly, like it has to be raw live footage for me to be like I want to hear what actually goes through people's minds, not like, some fake shit.
Yeah, where they cut it out because it might be offensive. You're gonna get the offensive in everything. I don't care. I'm not cutting it out, but unless it really needs to be cut out, I will cut it out.
Honestly, like the whole PewDiePie situation where he said the N-word on a stream, like
Uh,
I can kind of see why you'd cut that out. You feel me? Like
yeah,
I actually not kinda, just completely. Like he said it on accident. I mean, all white people do it. We all occasionally let it slip and say the hard R. I mean, I'm not gonna. I admit it. I've said it before. I mean, we all have, but it's just people took such a bad reaction to it. Like he's some criminal. It's fucking PewDiePie. We all grew up with him. We all grew up with him.
yeah,
I mean, right as I heard what happened, what he did about that, or what he did, I was like, okay, whatever. I mean, that shit always happens. He's a gamer. I mean, if you ever played Black Ops 2 when it was in its heat, you heard that shit.
yeah.
Just spam of the hard R.
But that's the thing though, because the reason why they probably got on his tail is because he's such a big influence to millions,
Little kids.
yeah, millions of little kids. And they're like, I mean, honestly, if I started hearing little kids say nigger,
Ooh. Yeah, no, I'd be fucking crazy about that.
yeah, and people are probably gonna come on the stream and be like, are you black? I'm like, yes,
Well, yeah,
I'm black. I can say that, and I don't like that word.
honestly.
Cause when I hear it, I'm just sitting there like,
It just has a weird ring to it. Like, it's just like. It feels like it can't be said. Like, you're not supposed to say it. It sounds like you're not supposed to say it. It really does.
yeah, cause like if I was to hear that from like any race, and I'm sorry,
Even black,
I mean, I say it
as like a joke.
yeah, but then other people are gonna be like, oh well, if y'all say it as a joke, we can like no,
No.
you don't.
No, you have no right. You have no fucking right to be saying shit like that.
Well,
Honest.
we have freedom of speech. I don't care about your white privilege. First of all, I will beat the fuck out you if you say that word
Yeah.
because
Honestly, like I'd If I say that word racistly, I'd let you beat the shit out of me. Honestly. What the fuck? My game is lagging so hard. What the fuck? Like, shit is happening. Like, so my car just stopped and then it just disappeared.
Bruh.
Bro, I'm tripping, but like I don't know. I say that like the one with the A, but I actually have black friends around me who gave me the pass, and I only say it around those black friends and no one else. I rarely fucking use it. Like in this whole stream, I haven't said it once
Yeah,
because I know some people aren't really comfortable with that, and I'm not gonna test the waters, you know? And also, I don't really feel comfortable saying it either. Sometimes it's just not the right place to say it.
exactly. See, that's the type of people that like you're the type of person that I would
I respect it.
yeah, I would respect because be like those other people like when you say that I have black friends, I'm like, okay, yeah, but those white people or other people, I mainly say white because a lot of white people do this type
Yeah,
of
oh
stupid
yeah.
shit. But these people be like, "Oh, I have black friend. You're not my friend. I don't care. I will beat the fuck out you because I don't even know you."
Yeah, on God.
You don't say that in public places. You say that when you're with them. I'm right here. I don't know you. I will literally knock your teeth out with
Yeah,
me.
like no. Even with my black friends, I'm like I will rarely fucking say it because it just feels wrong sometimes, but like there has been occasions where I've been angry in public cuz I grew up in the fucking hood and like when I'm ready to throw down, I go from being the nice white boy to fucking throwing down like the true fucking cholo my family wants me to be like. I'll be like, "Don't fuck with my set, nigga. What's up?" You know? Like I'll go fucking crazy, but I don't like doing that.
Yeah,
I like to keep it real and try to keep it chill with everybody.
exactly. Cause like for me, I'm more of a pacifist, but when I was more mad, like basically I would keep all my emotions just locked inside my body, and that was genuinely fucking with my body.
Yeah,
And people be like, yeah, you don't keep negative. And I understand that now, because when you keep the negative energy, it fucks with your mental state. And as it's fucking with your mental state, it's fucking with your, it's stressing your body out, causing you to shut down a lot more.
honestly,
Yeah,
no,
so,
I don't know. You keep going. My bad.
oh no, I was thinking, oh Lord, I haven't had a discussion this long.
I know. I haven't. I haven't had sleep in like 2 days. I mean, I'm wide awake right now, but like I'm just thinking about it. People always stay up, but like, do we really know the damage it's doing to our body? Like, I've read a lot about this because me being always high all the time, I always like to read random articles on the internet that gives me paranoia. So they're like, yeah, if you don't sleep, you can have like heart failure and all that shit, like WebMD type stuff, where it's like, yeah, I have a headache. Yeah, you have Nigerian yellow fever.
Mm,
Oh my god, some kid just ear raped me in chat. Hold up. Can you not?
oh Lord.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn my volume down to 0. I don't even need to hear it anyway. But yeah, I lost my train of thought. Man, my heart rate is going fast. Let's see. And that's 160. Okay. I'm gonna go grab some water. I will be back.
I, because yeah, that heart rate is kind of. Hold up. So I'm gonna just look at my rank. I said rank. Give me my rank. Can I have my rank? chat died.
All right, your boy is back.
Alright, the chat died in
Did it?
yeah, in the server for Cyrus.
Oh wait, really? Like,
It's
is,
not moving.
let me see. Oh yeah, there's barely anybody in there. I mean, yeah, no. Like there, when I first joined, there was like a bunch of people, and then now like there's like four people in each voice chat. Everybody's like so basic and toxic.
Yeah, I think it's probably because it's morning time and they come out at night.
Yeah.
I feel like they come out at night.
Well, everybody comes out at like 4 o'clock in the morning because
Wait, you kind of cut
and
out.
oh yeah, everybody comes out because we're bored. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning, you know.
Yeah, cause like I think they come out at night and just talk, and then as soon as daytime comes, everybody just dies.
Yeah, because everybody's like fucking asleep. Like I remember the longest I stayed up with someone. It was with Michael Theodore Mouse, him and a bunch of other people. I mean, I that night I had got banned on Twitch for streaming porn for 15
I
minutes.
was there.
You know. Oh yeah, you were there. That's right. And like I was just up till 8 o'clock, and I was fuck it. I gotta clock in. Like I'm done. I want to do that again, but no one stays on that long, and if they do, it's some weird ass people.
Yeah,
Like I like having people that I can have a genuine connection with, you know?
exactly. And the sad thing is that you find it online. You can't find it in real life sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I get that honestly. Like my mom, since I am a drug addict, I'm not really allowed all that much
Wait,
because
you cut out again.
my mom never really lets that much because I do drugs. I will literally go to the nearest gas station, Safeway, Walmart, and steal a bottle of alcohol. So like I'm not really allowed outside the house, so I don't get that type of conversation. But when you're all in a big group chat, you can really say anything you want because there's no like fear of being judged. Because if you get judged, you can just leave, which is kind of sad because in modern day society, no one wants to have a real conversation anymore.
Exactly.
Everything's over Snapchat because after you leave the chat, it deletes.
Yeah,
But like, what if I mean, unless you're like a hoe and you like to save shit because you got trust issues, but
yeah.
uh,
Cause
uh,
with me, like if I do when I do find that person, I want to talk to them in real life.
yeah,
And when we do go on a date, I don't want to uh what is it? Yeah. I don't want to be on my phone and then be on their phone and be like, "Yeah,
yeah,
this was a great date." And I'd be like,
no, it's not.
You were on your phone and we didn't really talk about much. All I did was probably buy the food or we both bought the food and just went our separate ways." Like,
Let me tell you a good like. Here's how my first date ever went. It was with my best friend, and we were like trying to date at the time. By the way, never date your best friend because it's basically like fucking your hoodie. Like, like, like I remember I she came over, I took her to Safeway. Like that's our store here in Arizona. We got some food, we were chilling on the couch, and it was a good first date. All we did was talk, we watched movies, and then fucking second date comes around, we're playing Smash Bros, and shit gets intimate. Like I don't want to say it all on stream, but shit got weird. And I realized I'm like, I don't want to date my fucking best friend. It's literally like fucking your hoodie. Because I woke up next to her and I was like, what the fuck happened? That's also why when you talk about dating, like, never do any of that shit drunk or sober. Because when you're drunk, a fat ass bitch can be looking like Mariah Carey after a couple shots of tequila.
oh Lord, because I remember the time uh, when I had smoked some weed.
Mm-hmm.
There was this person that I said I was. I'm going into the. This is the reason why I said New Year, I am not masturbating once. And because I went this is one of the reasons. Because I said there's this girl that I had a crush on,
Yeah.
and this is the same girl that said that her parents can't, or her mom doesn't want her to date, which I believe.
Yeah.
I wait. I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna text this to you
All
because
right, bro. Yeah, I got you.
if I say this on stream, I'm not gonna live with myself because I have some friends that's probably gonna end up looking at this,
Yeah.
and I'm going to physically die
Fucking die, yeah.
of cringe, and I'm gonna be like, now you know, now you
Yeah,
know.
I don't know about like not masturbating for a whole fucking year. Like, I mean, I get like the whole no nut November. Like, I mean, if you can do it, holy shit, you're a fucking god. Because I can't.
Yeah,
But like, that's
I could.
like if I have to quit drugs and pussy, you better be like, my life better be fucking great. Because like, that shit's usually all I have if I'm staying inside all day. I'll call a hoe over. Oh fuck, she'll dip. I'll eat some food and I'll play video games. It's all.
Hmm.
My life is constantly surrounded by a circle that just keeps repeating.
Wait, I'm texting it to you now. I think.
Yeah, I'm checking. My mic smells like plastic. Ah, smell of chemicals.
Oh man, I still hate myself to this day for that. Cause when I think about it, it felt so slow.
Oh yeah. Honestly, that's I've done some worse shit. You want to? I'm not even like I don't mind saying this on stream because I'm not like secretive about the shit I've done. But like, okay, so I was in my girlfriend's house at the time, and her mom is like the biggest MILF you'll ever fucking meet. Like, she is the definition of porn star. I literally whipped out my dick while her mom was in the shower and fucking watched her and did some nasty ass shit. And I fucking left my load on the carpet, right?
Oh my.
And 2 months later, my girlfriend texts me and she's like, "Yeah, my mom says she found nut on the carpet." And I was like, how does she know it's nut? And she's like, how do you know what we're talking about? No, I don't know. I don't know. And I finally tell her what happened. She's like, you did what? And it was some big ass shit. Like, bro, it was everywhere. And after like months of people stepping on it and shit, it just looked like a big crusty pile of fucking dried up toilet paper.
Oh my god. This man really. Oh.
I don't know. I don't care. I'm still trying to bang that mom. Joyce, if you're watching, hit my line.
Oh.
The odds that her mom is watching the show, but like, if she is, you know my number.
That's like a very, very slow. Very,
That's
very.
like 101.
Nah, it's bigger than that. Like 2001.
Nah, it's 1,000,001 because she doesn't like. She's so basic. She's like, I miss my flip phone, and I'm like, oh boy,
Ooh. Oh, she's that type of person.
yeah. But she's bad as shit, bro. Like, she's Instagram model. Like, she's only 36. She's banging, bro.
Dang.
I don't know. Her mom's crazy though. She got in a fight with her dad while we were at the house. She's fighting over why he didn't do the dishes. I'm like, I don't want that shit to be happening to me when I'm a grown ass man. Like, bitch, I didn't do the dishes. The fuck are you gonna do about it? Hit me? Women should have equal rights and lefts.
Oh, speaking of which, I remember that there was a meme with that saying, if women get equal rights, they had this dude that was gonna sock the living shit. I don't, I'm sorry, but I'm not doing that. That's beyond fucked up.
There's a point I drag like if the girl's hitting you and she's fucking like or she's pushing you, she's talking shit, just walk away. But if she's throwing punches and this girl is like 6'2", she can beat the shit out of me. Girl, I'm about to knock you the fuck out like it's Craig and Debo, fool.
You just got
Like,
knocked the fuck out.
biatch, like if you're like some short ass girl trying to start shit with me, the most I'll do is push you and walk away because I'm a man. I'm not gonna touch you like that. But if you're some big ass girl and you're about to jump me, I don't know. I may pull out the brass knuckles. We can go toe to toe because you're considered a grown ass man when you weigh as much as me and you're taller than my mom. Like
Yeah.
like when you're over 5'8", you no.
Oh yeah. That's a done deal for me. You're about to catch these hands. You
Hmm.
start throwing punches at me, and you're that tall as a female. You're catching these hands. That's when I take off all my gloves. It's like I don't like hitting females either, and so, but as soon as I'm done hitting you, or
It's a done deal, bro. It's a done deal.
I'm gonna go home, pray, morally pray on myself that it doesn't happen again. And be like, okay, I'm good now.
I don't know about the whole religion thing. Like, I believe in something. Like, maybe it's not the Christian God, or maybe it's not a certain God, but I believe in something. I believe that there's something. Because how did we get here?
Yeah, and they're
You know?
saying evolution. Nah, I don't really believe in the evolution.
Because how did the animals get here in the first place? Like, maybe I do believe in evolution, but who put these animals on the planet? How, like, the Big Bang?
Yeah,
Animals weren't just randomly created. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna see these sea creatures, they're gonna turn into apes in like 5,000 years. No, someone had to put them here. May not have been God, may not have been Jehovah, may not have been Allah, but it's somebody, you know?
exactly. Hey,
Uh,
the main chat started again.
oh shit, you wanna hop in?
Yeah, let's go in here and talk into this chat.
Bet, bet. Let me hop in. Alright, which one is it?
The main chat, because the voice chats are
Oh,
dead.
on Cyrus. Oh, like main chat, like
Yeah,
typing?
yeah.
Oh,
And they're talking about World War III.
damn. I don't know.
I'm about to type something.
Alright. Bro,
Uh,
I'm trying to meet Benji Loki.
I kind of want to see who or I want to talk to Bumpkin, cause like Bumpkin, Cyrus, I'd probably travel to Norway to go see Benji.
Oh yeah.
Scrubby, he lives in
I mean,
Arizona.
he lives near me. Like, since I live in Arizona, California is not that far, so I wouldn't mind just driving out to go see him. I
About
don't know, like I never really started watching Bumpkin's videos, but I don't know him as a YouTuber that well, so
yeah, cause I was like Bumpkin, and plus he has his profile picture or his Avi I should say, is a dog that I want to get in real life.
honestly, I don't know. Some of those dogs are breeded to be like that size and that cute. But on God, they live with like a bunch of suffering, like the pug. Cutest little thing in the world. But their head is shaped like a tuna can. And if you've ever been around a pug long enough, you know that they always go making weird ass noises because they can barely fucking breathe. Like it's basically telling you, end my fucking suffering. I think breeding, like when someone has a mutt or they take a dog off the streets that doesn't look all cute and cuddly, I'm proud of them because they gave a real dog a real home. Because people be paying like $400. I'll fucking take a random ass dog I see out the street, call him mine. But that corgi is all I want.
Oh, yeah, I want that Shiba.
Ooh, yeah, that Shiba too.
Yeah, there. I saw that. I was like, I want that Shiba, and I saw I can get it, but it was like $800. I was like,
For a fucking pet?
I don't have that type of money.
Yeah, no. Like, if I'm gonna spending $800 on something, it's rent, food. Like my mom said my spending limit literally on anything that she's gonna buy is $100, and if it's like that's a month if I'm lucky.
Wow.
My mom won't even pay like $1 for like a subscription. She's like, "Do you really need it?" Like we're just like flat out broke at this point, so I always pay for my own things.
Mm,
I'm tired of my mom telling me like, "Oh yeah, I paid for that. I paid for that." I'm like, "Well, technically not anymore. I paid for this." So anytime she says, "I'm gonna take your gaming PC away," and I'm like, "Uh, well, it's mine." She's like, "Well, it's in my house." I'm like, "I'll go move the street."
exactly. Like, it don't make no type of sense.
They be on some petty shit. Not gonna lie. I'll be petty as shit, but she'll be pettier. Like it's bad.
Oh,
How long do you want to stream for?
uh, let me see. How long has I've been streaming now?
Like an hour, I think.
Probably gonna stream for another hour.
All right, because let's see what time is it. So here in Arizona
It's
it is
8:48.
eight. Yeah, 8:48. I got something to do at 9:30.
I can just tell me. Stop it,
Yeah. All right.
cause like when it actually like I'm gonna stop it right there and probably pick it up when I can probably have some more people.
Yeah. Wait. So you stopped it right now?
Oh wait, no, not right now.
Oh, I was like, all right.
Well,
No.
I don't really know what else to talk about.
Honestly, I mean, I'll have some more time later, and I could probably get some more people who would be great to talk about because I have a friend named Matthew. This guy is the funniest person on the fucking planet, and he's pretty good with topics. So
All right, so I'm gonna end it right here, and
thanks for stopping in.
yeah, and we'll be back later on today.
Yeah. All right.
It's your boy, Mr. Rabbit, out.
And, and perk 30